Hey everybody, this is Matt. I'm making a new Heroclix video, and this video is going to be different than a lot of other videos. This is more like a vlog, I guess you could say, where I just talk about something that's happening in my life and stuff. So I found out today that the place I've been playing Heroclix at for a few years now, they're going to be stopped doing Heroclix events, and been a pretty big blow to me. If you didn't know, I organized the events there and reported them and ran them, and so I invested a lot of time into coming up with all the different events and making sure they all went really well. And it's a lot of time that I'm sad to see thrown away because we won't be having any more events there. And I won't get into why or any of the politics around it, but I just wanna I just wanna say that regardless of what issues you have with a store, the store where you play HeroClix and stuff, ultimately you need to be thankful for what you have. You need to be thankful that you have a place to play HeroClix every week, and you have a place that will bring in product that you can play and bring in prizes that you can earn, and you can have a fun time with friends there, because you never know when it's going to go away. You never know when those fun times are going to disappear. And while things could always be better, things could always be improved, it's important to be thankful for the things you do have, because not everybody has those same things. And I'm just going to talk about kind of my history with HeroClix in my local area, and maybe that'll give you a good insight into times to be thankful and times to be So I started playing HeroClix at a store, and I was still playing Pokemon, and I had played Pokemon for so many years, like 10 years, and I was just starting to get into HeroClix, and I really liked HeroClix, and the store moved from one location to another location, and when that happened, a lot of things changed. Suddenly, Magic became the #1 game in the store, and every other game's schedule revolved around the Magic schedule. If Magic was having something on that day, um, everything else had to not be there, basically. And not only that, but we were having issues bringing in prizes and stuff. Store owners would be like, they screwed up, WizKids screwed up, Top screwed up, I don't know, and it just wasn't working out. So while they were bringing in product and stuff, they just weren't supporting us. They weren't supporting us from an organized play standpoint. So we decided to try to find another place to play, and we started playing at a comic book store. That's not the current place I just talked about, and that was okay. But the store was so small. It was so tiny, and so the only I mean so the store owner wasn't gonna put up a table for us to play, because there really wasn't anywhere to put up a table. So the only thing we could come up with was to take the cardboard backs off of poster boards, off of poster frames and stuff, and put that on top of comic book boxes, and then and then put the map on top of that and play on top of that. And it was awkward because customers would come in, and they may need to get into the comic books, and not only that, but instead of paying to play in the event and then getting prizes at the very end, the store owner decided that he would just sell the prizes to whoever wanted it. But he would go on eBay first and see what they were selling for on eBay, and then price them at that. So I think it was around Hulk and Superman set or something. And some of these things I remember, there was a few popular Superman LE figures, like that Manhunter Grandmaster. I don't know. I just remember like some of them, like him wanting like $20 to $30 for a prize. And this was before monthly organized play prize kits. This was back when the only like LEs you could get was whenever a set came out every 3 months, and they would send like 2 or 3 or 4 different LEs, and they'd all be based around the set. You know, so I was never happy with a store selling LEs or the prizes, because I felt like if we played in the event, we should be able to earn them. You know, and for him to just sell them, whether it was to us or sometimes they even sold it on eBay, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And basically at some point, someone who ordered like 2 cases of Superman, pre-ordered it, and then never came and paid for it. So the store owner just got really mad and said, you know, never again, no more Heroclix there. So we had to find another place to play. And man, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. We went to another hobby store. It was a brand new hobby store. It just popped up in town, and they played more of the board game stuff and less of card games, and they didn't sell comic books. And they had a few HeroClix products on their shelves, because they're kind of tabletop store and all that kind of stuff. And we were trying to set up something there, and the most they could give us was just a single table, just a single, not even a super long table, just a single table that you could fit like one map on, and it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough room for people, you know, for us to even build into it. You know, basically we wanted to play on Saturdays, and they were like, well, we have so many other things going on Saturdays. The most we can give you is this one little table. And for a game that, you know, you have multiple players paying into and supporting, we just couldn't do it. You know, we deserve more space than that and everything. You know, and then also they weren't willing to buy any of the new HeroClix product until their old HeroClix product sold out. So like this was around, I guess, the time of like, let's say, Batman, Amazing Spider-Man, Teen Titans, and their old product was like Hulk stuff, Incredible Hulk stuff, and nobody wanted to buy Incredible Hulk stuff. It was just like nobody wanted it, so it was just in a bad loop where nobody wanted to buy the Hulk stuff, but because the Hulk stuff wasn't sold, they weren't willing to buy the new stuff, and like it really didn't last longer than like 2 or 3 weeks there before we had to find somewhere else. Okay, so there was this other store that was like 30 minutes outside of town, and we went there and played HeroClix once or twice, maybe 3 times. And it was a nice store, nice people. They had a good turnout, all that kind of stuff. And after a while, they decided to move into town, or you know, just a lot closer to town. And so we decided, you know, we were gonna play HeroClix there. And I don't think it really lasted longer than like a week or two. Basically, I remember now. Basically, what happened was the store owner got caught selling organized play material on eBay. I mean, people say nobody ever gets caught with that stuff, but they did. And WizKids basically said, you don't get any more HeroClix. So, I mean, we had no choice, but we had to move on from that place. I think we'd been to like basically like every comic book store, every trading card game store, every board game store in town, and like either asked them to have HeroClix there or tried doing HeroClix there and it just didn't work out. I know we had tried a hobby store, and it looked decent because they had some of the DC 10th and Marvel 10th gravity feeds, and they even had some of the boosters for the newest set. I think it was around the time of Amazing Spider-Man, and I don't think we ever like found the owner. It was like a chain hobby store, so like I don't think we even knew who to talk to, and there was always like someone different at the cashiers, you know. So it just didn't work out. So I think that was around the time after like failure, 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 that we finally found. most current place. And supposedly they had had Heroclix there many years in the past, but somehow it fell out, and then tried another comic book store, and then that place fell out, and that was before I even started playing Heroclix. So before I even started playing Heroclix at that first store of mine, there was two other places where it didn't work out. Well, we're back to the first place it didn't work out, and there was a new owner, not a new owner, but he was a new person in charge, and the person was really nice, and we've had a lot of fun there. We've had a lot of good times there, and I mean, just looking around my room, Age of Ultron, Warlight, um, let's see, when it wasn't Infinity Gauntlet. Even though we have a few Infinity Gauntlet pieces, I don't think we really got started until like No Man's Land. And so like ever since No Man's Land, we've been playing at the same place. Maybe like around the time of the Infinity Gauntlet, but maybe a little bit further. So that would be around, I guess, Galactic Guardians, Superman Galactic Guardians. And so I mean that's been quite a while. I'm just looking at my wall with all the boosters on there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 boosters, 4 sets a year, so like 5 years. I can't believe we've been playing that for 5 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. But I mean, we've been pretty happy. I mean, yeah, we had issues here and there. Yeah, there's issues, but overall, it's been a good place to play at. Um, we've been able to play there for 5 years, playing all kinds of events, and it's just really sad. I didn't think I'd wake up this morning and find out, about not being able to play Heroclix again at that place. It just it makes you sad, especially with Civil War. We're not going to be able to finish Civil War. I know there was a bunch of people that were excited to, they'd done the first 3 months there, and I had this whole tally. This is the point readings going into the 4th month, 3 weeks away, grand prize LEs, and we're not going to be able to do it. And it's going to affect a lot of people because it meant a lot to a lot of people. It meant a lot to a lot of people. I know a lot of people have a lot of stressful lives. They go to work, their work gives them crap, they go home, life gives them crap, and the only time off they have is that Heroclix tournament once a week. And they didn't need something like this. They didn't need something like this. Basically saying that place that is their one, their one, escape from stress is now gone. And it's just really, really sad, and it makes you put stuff into perspective. It makes you think that you have to be thankful for what you have, even if it's not the best place, even if you have to figure stuff out and make things work. At least you have a place to play. And you need to be supporting those stores. You need to be supporting those stores because you never know when they're just not going to be able to do it because they can't afford it. I mean, these stores are having to make a living themselves. It's a lot easier. I mean, it's a lot harder. Okay. It's a lot easier for the stores online to do it because they don't have a physical store. They don't have electricity going through their walls and stuff. They don't have to drive to work. They don't have to, there's a lot of stuff that these online stores that charge $90 a brick, they don't have to worry about, but it's these mom and pop stores that have to worry about all that stuff. So yeah, they can't charge $90 a brick, but maybe it's worth spending a little bit more money to shop at those mom and pop stores, knowing that store gives you somewhere to play every single week. That store gives you prizes to play for every single week. When a new set's coming out or a new event series is coming out, you can get it at that store. You'll have a chance at that store, and that you should be thankful for that. So I guess all I'm saying is you be thankful for what you got. You never know when it's gonna change, and I'm not sure how this is gonna affect my YouTube channel. I won't have a video for Civil War Month 4 because I won't be able to participate in it. Um, I I, I think it will be possible if I do my money right to be able to just buy the organized play the monthly or OP kits on eBay and then review them when I get them in. It sucks because I just come up with a deal with the store. Like they were gonna let me, the second they get them in, they were gonna let me borrow a set to make a video about, so that I could have the video up really early on, and now that's fallen through. Um, I just hate it. I hate it, and I wanted to make a video because this stuff happens. I mean, if you listen to my history, it's happened 6 times already. You know, but we have another store we're looking into, and we've talked with the store owner, and they seem pretty cool. And we've had like 2 or 3 Heroclix things in the past, recently. Um, the biggest issue there is just the space in the store. It's kind of a smaller store, but we're gonna try to turn it into something good, and that's all we can really do. That's all we can really do is try to just take a step forward, make the best of what we got, and try to recover in some way. I know we know there are players out there who want to play HeroClix, and so we know there's people that can support a store. We know there's people that can purchase stuff from a store, and so we just got to make it happen. So part of the video is just me saying like this is what's happened to me. Be appreciative of what you got. Another part of it was like saying like I'm not sure how this is going to affect my videos. Hopefully it won't affect it much at all, but there may be a little bit affects it. Um, and that was basically it. I just wanted to be real because this is a real moment in HeroClix. It's happened to a lot of us, and I just wanted to document it. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you click back like a minute into it because you didn't even want to hear me like sniffing about it, I don't hold it against you at all. If you like scrub through it and just like, oh, he keeps talking, I don't hold it against you at all. This was just a video I felt like I needed to make, just to be true to life and what happens in life. I had to make this video. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the support for my channel. And I hope you have a fun time playing HeroClix in the future and a fantastic day, everybody. Bye-bye.